of that house right now. You have no right to be living there.
What?
Pack your stuff and leave immediately. If you don't, things might get ugly for you. I'm not playing around. This is your final warning.
Who is this and what are you talking about?
Someone who knows the truth about your situation. You're staying where you don't belong.
Who are you?
Someone with more right to that place than you have. You should be grateful I'm giving you a heads up.
I don't take orders from strangers or anyone. There's no reason for me to leave my home.
You're calling it your home? That's rich. The rightful owner will be coming to claim it soon. Who I am doesn't matter.
Excuse me? What are you saying? Who are you?
My identity isn't important. What matters is you need to leave. The longer you stay, the worse it'll be for you.
Are you threatening me? Because that's how this sounds, and I don't even know you.
Call it whatever you want. I'm just stating facts. Just get out of that house and return it to its rightful owner.
Seriously? You expect me to abandon my home because of cryptic messages from an unknown number? Why should I take orders from a complete stranger?
Because this stranger knows things you don't. I know who really owns that house. And I know you're overstaying your welcome.
This is ridiculous. This house is legally mine. If you have legitimate concerns, identify yourself properly.
Stop arguing and just leave. Every day you stay there is just making everything more complicated. Do yourself a favor and start packing and leave. I'll keep messaging you every day until you get out. Consider this day 1 of your countdown.
This is harassment. I'll report these messages if they continue.
Report all you want. It won't change the facts. If you don't like it, then leave faster. Trust me, you don't want to wait until we have to force you out.
We? So there are more people involved in this harassment?
You'll find out soon enough who's coming for what belongs to them. Just know your time there is limited, whether you accept it or not.
I'm blocking this number now. Don't contact me again.
Block all you want. We'll find other ways to reach you. The clock is ticking. Make it easier on yourself and just go.
Hey, Amy. Long time no see. I've been thinking about you lately. How have you been?
Who is this?
You don't recognize your ex-husband's number? I guess you've really moved on.
What?
Are you doing okay? I heard you remarried earlier this year. Congratulations, I suppose. Remarried just 3 years after I dumped you? Pretty impressive.
Wait a minute. Is someone playing a joke on me? I've been getting strange messages lately.
No joke, it's really me. Ryan Chambers, your ex.
Ryan, is that really you? After all this time, you just text me out of nowhere? Are you seriously, Ryan?
Come on, you remarried and already forgot your first husband? That hurts my feelings a little. We were married until just 3 years ago. 6 years together and you can't recognize me? Oh, I get it. Your ex-husband isn't worth remembering. You're pretty cold-hearted, aren't you?
You've got to be kidding me. You vanished for 3 years without a trace and then accuse me of being cold-hearted? I'm not the cold-hearted one here. You are. You disappeared without warning 3 years ago, left signed divorce papers, and vanished. My friends and I looked for you for months, and you have the nerve to contact me now?
Hold on. I didn't think it would be such a big deal. Are you still mad at me?
You serious? You abandoned your wife without explanation, and you're surprised I might be upset? What planet are you living on?
You remarried, so I thought you'd moved on. Clearly you found someone else. Why are you suddenly getting so angry? It's pretty shocking. I thought we could be mature adults about this.
Stop talking nonsense. Being mature would have been discussing our problems face to face, not sneaking away in the middle of the night. My remarriage has nothing to do with you disappearing. It doesn't erase what you did to me. Ryan, I will never forgive you, just so you know.
Huh? That seems kind of excessive. It was just a divorce. People get divorced all the time.
It wasn't just a divorce, and you know it. For starters, I never received any settlement from you. So why are you contacting me so casually? What's your deal? What do you want?
Whoa, wait. Settlement? What settlement? Where is this coming from? I don't recall agreeing to any settlement. I just left the house because I wanted a divorce, that's all.
Seriously? You don't think leaving your wife for another woman warrants compensation?
Another woman? What are you talking about? Why should I pay you anything? I didn't cheat or anything. I just wanted out of our marriage.
Oh, you think I didn't notice? The late night calls you took in another room? The business trips that didn't match your company calendar? Sorry to disappoint you, but I know everything. I know you ran away with your mistress. I know all about it.
What? You're making things up now. There was no other woman.
At first, I thought you left because you were tired of our marriage. We're both busy with work and we fought whenever we saw each other. I blamed myself for months. But while looking for you after you disappeared, I found evidence in your study. Evidence that you were involved with another woman. Hotel receipts, messages, concert tickets for two.
That's impossible. I'm sure I erased all evidence before I left. There wasn't anything to erase.
Did you just admit it? You just said you erased all evidence. I guess talking about divorce and settlement face to face was too much trouble. That's why you just left the divorce papers and disappeared.
Well, I panicked, okay? I didn't know how to tell you.
You didn't want to confront me about your affair or the divorce. You didn't want to pay damages. So you hid your affair and disappeared. You really are the worst kind of person. I spent nights crying, wondering what I did wrong for you to leave like that.
Damn it. Look, that's all in the past now. I can't believe you knew about the affair, but so what? The statute of limitations for infidelity claims is 3 years after discovery. You can't sue me for damages anymore. That's how the law works.
What did you say? Did you just admit you timed this contact deliberately? Ryan, did you contact me now specifically because of that timing?
Of course not. I'm not that calculating. I just happened to remember you recently. I'm just a smart guy. I'm actually impressed with myself. Perfect timing, right?
You've got to be kidding me, you coward! You waited until you thought I couldn't sue you. Hurting someone and not even trying to make amends. Just hiding until you think you're legally safe.
Say what you want. You have no legal claim anymore. Water under the bridge. So I'm coming back to town with my girlfriend openly now. No need to hide anymore. And I need you to give our house back to us.
Excuse me? Our house? Are you delusional?
The house you're living in, that's my house. Always has been, always will be. I need you to return it. You and your new husband are living there like you own the place, which you don't, by the way. From now on, that house will be the love nest for me and my girlfriend. We've been dreaming about it for years.
Stop talking nonsense. You abandoned it yourself, and now you're saying it's your house? Keep dreaming. You gave up any claim when you walked out.
I didn't abandon it. I just took an extended vacation. I just went on a 3-year extended honeymoon with my girlfriend. I never gave it to you guys. It was always my plan to come back.
Are you serious? You can't just disappear for years and expect everything to stay the same.
Why not? It's my property, so pack up your stuff and get out soon. We're coming back next week. As a kindness, I won't charge you for the rent you should have been paying. You should be grateful for my generosity. Most landlords would demand back payment.
You're completely delusional if you think this will work.
We'll see who's delusional when I show up with the deed. Start packing, Amy. Your free ride is over.
I warned you to get out. I even sent you messages every day telling you to leave. Did you think I was just some random person? Staying put even after all that is just clingy. No wonder Ryan dumped you.
What? So you're the anonymous texter from before. That explains the hostility.
Obviously, who else would it be? Any normal person would have left after being warned so much. Staying anyway makes you as stubborn as a cockroach. You just don't know when you're not wanted, do you?
Wait a minute. Is this Ryan's girlfriend? Are you Ryan's affair partner? The woman he left me for?
Took you long enough to figure it out.
You're the one who had an affair with Ryan, the one who helped break up our marriage.
Formally introducing myself, I'm Zoe, Ryan's girlfriend. The love of his life, actually. The one he chose over you. I'm the reason he's happy now.
I can't believe the suspicious texter was Ryan's mistress all along. How childish to send anonymous threats. I'm surprised to be contacted by someone I've been trying to find for years. You're not easy to track down.
Huh? You've been looking for me all this time? Why? Are you some kind of stalker? Wait, are you a fan of mine or something? I used to be in an indie band, you know. Electric Daydream. We were pretty big in the underground scene. Amy, if you're actually my fan, that would be super exciting. I could sign something for you when we move in.
I don't know anything about your past. I've never heard of your band. I was looking for you to sue you for damages. Having an affair with someone's husband, stealing him and running away with him, you need to take responsibility for that. You destroyed my marriage.
What? You want to sue me for damages? You stupid old lady. Look, he was already emotionally checked out of your marriage. I just gave him a better option. Ryan already explained about the statute of limitations, right? You can't touch us legally.
Yes, he did. But that's just the legal time limit. Morally, you still owe me. It's still up to you two whether you'll pay or not. If you feel even slightly sorry for what you did to me, you should pay at least some compensation as an apology, as a basic human decency.
Well, I don't feel bad at all, so I won't pay a single cent. If your marriage was stronger, he wouldn't have strayed. You should be compensating me for making Ryan so unhappy.
Excuse me? Are you seriously blaming the victim here?
You're no victim. You're just the wrong woman for him. I don't have time for your drama, so hand over the house immediately. Ryan and I need to settle down properly. I already threw all the ex-wife stuff out from the second floor. Your clothes are on the lawn. Hope it doesn't rain.
What? You're at my house? Don't touch my things without permission. That's breaking and entering.
Breaking, maybe. Entering what's ours. This house belongs to me and Ryan now. Your stuff was contaminating our space.
Wait a minute. You threw stuff out from the second floor? Are you at the house right now? How did you even get in?
Couldn't wait any longer, so I came over. Ryan's been promising me this house for years. The locks were changed, but that doesn't matter if you break them. Ryan smashed them easily, and our takeover is complete. We're redecorating as we speak.
You've got to be kidding. You both broke into a house that isn't yours? Do you realize what you've done?
Finally, we can have a stable life. You have no idea how hard it's been living in tiny apartments. We originally planned to sneak back after about 2 weeks of running away, but the old lady kept squatting for so long that it took 3 years. Our plan was delayed because of you.
What did you say? You plan to come back after 2 weeks? What kind of twisted plan is that? Do you really not know what you just did?
When your husband divorces you and disappears, normal people would finalize the divorce and move back with their parents or something. But you kept squatting in this house even after the divorce. The house that belongs to Ryan, not you. Do you have any idea how much that screwed up our plans? We were waiting to see what would happen first. You moving out or the 3-year statute of limitations expiring. We wasted all this time in a distant town because of you. Living like fugitives because you wouldn't leave.
I don't care about your plans. I lived in my house legally. Don't take your frustrations out on me. That's not fair. Your poor planning isn't my problem.
Shut up! This house was Ryan's family home. I can't believe this ex-wife is squatting in her ex-husband's house even after remarrying. You've got some nerve. That's why I threw all your stuff out the second floor window to vent my frustration. You should see how good it felt watching your things fall.
I can't believe what you've done. You've committed multiple crimes. I'm not taking responsibility for whatever happens next. You've brought this on yourselves.
What are you talking about? You don't need to know. Just disappear. This is our home now. I've already thrown all your stuff out the second floor window, so don't come back to our love nest, ex-wife. Find somewhere else to live with your new husband.
I sold that house, by the way, 6 months ago.
What? What did you just say?
I already sold the house to a real estate agency. I have the paperwork to prove it. Someone else has already bought it and lives there now. A young couple, if I recall correctly. I wonder what you two have done to those poor people. Breaking into their home, throwing their belongings out windows.
What? You sold his house to a real estate agency? That's not possible! You can't do that without Ryan's permission. You had no right to sell it.
Actually, I had every right to do so, as the legal owner of the property. Breaking and entering, throwing property out the window. I wonder how many crimes you've committed. The police will have a field day with you.
Wait a minute. You really sold the house? How dare you sell someone else's house? But that house is under Ryan's name. I've seen the inheritance papers that he showed me before. Even if you were married at the time, you can't sell property you don't own. That's called fraud.
So the owner can sell it, right? That's why I, the owner, sold it. Perfectly legal. Nothing I ever did was illegal.
What? That's not true. Ryan inherited that house from his parents. He told me that.
Seems like he didn't tell you, so I'll explain. Yes, the house originally belonged to Ryan. To be precise, it was Ryan's parents' house. We inherited it when his parents passed away, but there's something Ryan didn't share with you.
I know that much. That's why he said we got a mortgage-free house. It was going to be our fresh start.
But Ryan said he didn't want to pay property taxes or deal with maintenance. Too much responsibility, he said. So he transferred the house to my name when we inherited it, for tax purposes. It's all documented with the county clerk.
What? You're lying! Ryan would never do something like that. He loved that house.
It's the truth. Check the property records if you don't believe me. So I had every right to sell that house. It was in my name, so I could do whatever I wanted with it. I needed the money to start my new life after he abandoned me.
Is that really true? This can't be happening. That can't be true. But Ryan kept saying this house was. He promised we'd live there together.
He always said that he hated this house, that it had too many bad memories, that maintaining it was a burden. If Ryan's next to you, could you tell him that? Maybe it'll jog his memory. Remind him of all the complaints he made about the place.
I don't need to tell him. He's right next to me reading this text. He's been reading over my shoulder this whole time.
He's right next to you. Hi, Ryan. Remember signing those property transfer papers?
He's turning pale and completely frozen right now. He's not saying anything. Amy, are you absolutely certain about this?
I see. So he lied to you too. Well, I hope the police arrive while he's still frozen. Then they can arrest you both on the spot for breaking and entering.
What? Police? What are you talking about?
I heard the current residents are a young married couple. The Petersons, I think their name was. Breaking into their home, destroying their property. You're definitely going to jail. They've already called the police.
No way. You're making this up to scare us. This isn't someone else's house.
Look around. Are those your belongings you're throwing out? Or do they belong to complete strangers?
Wait, this is no time to be frozen. Ryan needs to say something. We need to get out of here before we're reported to the police. I can hear sirens.
I've already called them. The homeowners called them too. They should be there any minute.
You what? You set us up?
I warned you not to touch my things, but those weren't even my things you were destroying. I'll leave it at that. I'll let the police handle the rest. Good luck explaining yourselves.
Please, Amy, you can't do this to us. Tell the police it was a misunderstanding. Tell them you deliberately confused us, that we accidentally trespassed but meant no harm. Help me out here for old time's sake.
Excuse me? You want me to lie to the police for you? Why should I help you? It's your fault for forgetting who owned the house, and there was nothing accidental about breaking in and throwing property out the window. You did this to yourselves.
Shut up! This is all your fault that this is happening. If you had just moved out like you were supposed to. Are you okay with us getting arrested? Your ex-husband in jail?
Yes, I'm completely okay with that. I think that's fine. In fact, it seems like justice to me.
Why? That's obviously not okay. We have history together. 6 years of marriage.
I think it is. The history you mention is the same one you threw away. Actions have consequences, Ryan.
If I go to jail, I can't pay your settlement. You want money, right? That's what this is about. If I'm in prison, you won't get a cent.
Well, well. Now you're willing to discuss settlement? As if you were planning to pay in the first place. How convenient that you only offer when you're in trouble.
I am feeling very remorseful right now. I see the error of my ways. I feel terrible about the affair. I never should have left you like that. Even if the statute of limitations has expired, I want to pay you now. I'll give you whatever you want, but I can only do that if Amy helps us out of this situation. Please, I'm begging you.
Then withdraw cash from an ATM right now and hand it to the police officer when he arrives. My husband should be there, and since you're feeling so generous about paying damages right now, tell the officer, go to an ATM and hand the cash to my husband. I'm sure he'd be happy to accept it on my behalf.
Wait a second. Your husband is here? As in, at the house right now? Are you saying your new husband is a cop? One of the officers who just arrived?
That's right. Officer Daniel Matthews. He's a very justice-oriented person. He doesn't like people who break the law. He stood by me the whole time after you abandoned me so shamefully. He often said, I hate your ex-husband more than anyone in the world for making you cry. If I ever meet him, I won't let him off easily. I think today might be his lucky day. I don't think he'll get physical, but he's really scary when he's angry, so be careful. He takes his job very seriously.
You've got to be kidding. It's not fair that your husband is a cop. That's a conflict of interest. He can't arrest me just because I'm your ex.
I don't see what's unfair about it, but he's a wonderful, dependable man, unlike some people I could mention. Because of his job, he knows quite a bit about the law. He told me about the conditions for the statute of limitations on infidelity claims. Here's something interesting you should know. I can still sue both you and Zoe for damages. The 3-year statute of limitations on infidelity has conditions. It only starts counting when you know the name, address, and can identify the affair partner. Isn't that fascinating?
What? No way! That's not how it works!
Until recently, I didn't know Zoe's name, address, or what kind of person she was. I had no way to identify her specifically. So the clock only started ticking recently, when you both so kindly revealed yourselves to me.
That can't be true! I never heard about that condition! You're making this up!
I didn't know either, so I'm grateful my husband explained it. He's always by my side, supporting and helping me, guiding me through the legal process. He's exponentially better than a cheating lowlife who ran away and refuses to take responsibility. A real man, in other words.
Well, that's not fair!
By the way, you can still sue someone for damages even if they're in prison. It's actually more convenient for me since you can't run away. Prison makes people very easy to locate. I really hope you get caught and face the consequences of your actions. You've had this coming for 3 years.
This can't be happening! Everything is falling apart! Amy, please, for the sake of what we once had!
Take care then. Make sure you reflect on your actions while in prison. I hear it provides ample time for contemplation.
Amy, please! At least help me, if not him. I didn't know the house wasn't his. If things go this way, I'll break up with Ryan. He's the one who lied to both of us. It was all Ryan's idea to run away together in the first place, and to break into the house today. This is all his fault that this is happening. I'm the victim here too.
It's too late for excuses. You chose to be with a married man. You chose to break into someone's home, even if it was his idea. Give your explanations to the police. They're the ones you need to convince now.
Don't be so cold. Woman to woman, please help me. I didn't know he was lying about the house. Please, help me. Just this one time and I'll never speak to you. I'm too young to go to jail. I just wanted to live with the man I love. I've been looking forward to living with Ryan these past 3 years, that's all. I absolutely cannot go to jail. My music career will be over.
Like I said, I can't help you. You made your choices. You broke the lock and trespassed, and you proudly threw belongings out the second-floor window. Those are all facts, right? You did the crime. Now do the time. It's that simple.
But it was all Ryan's fault. He manipulated me. He said, let's trash the ex's stuff for revenge, and I just got caught up in the moment. I'm usually quiet and would never do something like this. I'm a good person, I swear.
Quiet, meek girls don't send daily texts telling someone to get out. They don't use insults like old lady. They pay damages sincerely. They don't continue an affair for 3 years. They don't break into homes and throw possessions out windows. And they definitely don't betray their partner in the final hour. Face the consequences together. You made your bed with Ryan. Now lie in it. Now, don't contact me again. What happens to you from now on is none of my concern. I've moved on with my life. I suggest you figure out how to move on with yours. From prison, most likely. They were arrested immediately and are still being questioned at the police station. At the same time, the couple now living in the sold house is demanding substantial compensation for damages, which has depleted all of Ryan and Zoe's savings. They've been contacting family and friends for bail money, but since the story of their affair and break-in has spread throughout the community, no one is willing to help. My damage claim is still pending, but those two already have more than enough to deal with. I'm looking forward to seeing their reaction when they receive the demand letter from my lawyer.